All right, so today we're probably going to be the last people on the planet to install a Ring doorbell at their house. And why are we deciding to do this now? Well, you never know when you might want to know what's going on outside your house. First thing you want to do when you're installing your Ring doorbell is turn off the electricity. It may take a little hit and miss. Mine wasn't marked, but I figured out that it was this one right here. And now I'm actually going to mark it for future reference. So I don't know if this is a pro tip or not, but I do have a toolbox, but for some of the most common things used around the house that I need to do quick grabs for, I have an extra set of tools on a magnet strip. So I have Phillips and flathead screwdrivers of large and small sizes, a couple sets of Allen wrenches, a pair of pliers, some snips, and some needle nose. For this install, we're not going to need a lot, so we're going to consult the magnet strip for a Phillips head screwdriver. And that's it. With this house install, though, we do have stucco walls, so we are going to hit up the specialized drill bits, and we are going to have a masonry bit, which we'll get to really soon. Although the Ring box is fairly small, they do pack a lot in here. You have the actual Ring itself and a USB charging cord for the battery in this model, as well as some mounting accessories and a little handy startup brochure. There's also this wedge attachment included in case you want to angle the Ring to get a better view. So we're going to start by removing the old doorbell. Once the screws are out, you can pull the doorbell off. Now this one has very short wires on it. These are the two terminals that the wires need to connect to. But as you can see, how short the wires are, barely sticking out here, as to where they have to connect, that is not going to reach at all. So, inside the packaging that has all the mounting hardware, we also have these handy wire extenders, which we are going to use right now. So in this case, we're back to the tool rack. We are going to need these needle nose pliers. So what we're going to need to do here is take these wires, and we're going to take the loops that were bent into them, and we're going to just make them straight again. You can see we can't pull any more of this wire out, so we are really tight here. So we're going to make these as straight as we can all the way down so that we get the maximum length out of these. We're going to use these wire extenders and the little wire nuts that came along with them. One handy tip is to wrap the wires in the same direction as you're going to screw the wire nuts on so that it doesn't unravel the wire. So in other words, if I wrapped it this way and I go to screw this on this way, it's going to unravel the wire. But now that I've got it wrapped around clockwise, when I go to screw this on, it's actually going to not only keep the wire on there, but cinch it down nice and tight. And there you have it, the wires with the extenders attached. So the extenders are on, and I've now tucked the wire nuts back into the wall as far as I can. And you can see that we have the existing holes, one here and one down here, but we're not going to be able to use those since the Ring is so big. So on to the next step. So there's definitely enough wire now to reach the terminals, but now we have to actually attach it. Before we actually mount the Ring doorbell, we're going to need to drill the holes to mount it. Removing the cover exposes the holes. Now we're going to mark those out and then drill the holes for these. So for this part, I'm going to need to use a masonry bit to drill through the stucco. You can see it's different than a regular bit. It's made for stone. So along with the handy wire extenders, the kit also includes these anchors for screwing into stucco or stone. And once everything's installed, power back on to the breaker and let's go test it out. And there you have it. The Ring doorbell has been installed. I hope this was helpful for you. Leave me a comment, let me know if it was, and like the video and subscribe to the channel. With a name like What Would Jason Do? You never know what's coming next. But I guarantee you, it's going to be interesting and we're going to have fun doing it. Thanks for watching.